Imagine a knight fighting off a fierce dragon who breathes not fire, but silly string. Or a teacher who teaches high school by day and saves the world by night. Now imagine yourself being that person in front of an audience. Yes, it may seem scary or a tad embarrassing, but as an improv coach and having been in improv for over 4 years, I've come to learn that improv is an excellent method to help relieve stress and stage fright. It's also a good medium to express yourself in a safe environment and can help people grow as a person. First, I'm going to explain the basics of improv to you, then some ways it can be used in everyday life, and finally, how it can be used to help others. There are 2 main types of improv. One that's primarily on stage, and one that is off stage. On-stage improv is usually in the form of comedic improv, which is when a group of people, either competitive or not, act out scenes based on suggestions audience gives them. Probably one of the more common forms of improv that people know about is Whose Line Is It Anyway on ABC Family, such as this.
Put it back in the slideshow and just try it again.
Such as this.
The other day I stole something, it really was a sin. It was a little revolver made of gelatin. It really was a bad idea, something I should have slept on, cause I was arrested for carrying a concealed weapon.
Funny, right? Actors also use improv in ways to help them kind of loosen up. As Viola Spolin in Improvisation for Theater, she swears by it because it gives the actors different perspectives when they go back into scripted plays and helps them be more creative in the choices that they make. The other type of improv, which is offstage, is basically the same thing. You're just making up stuff off the top of your head, but for different purposes. Now I will go into how improv can be used in regular life. Improv in everyday situations can be used for a variety of reasons. According to Stephen Nachmanovich in Improvisation in Life and Art, everyday speech can even be considered improvisation because it's not gone by a set script or it doesn't have a pre-designated order that it needs to go in. You're just responding to somebody else's words, so you don't exactly know how you're going to react in those types of situations. Also, it can be used for giving speeches. It's recommended that you do outline your speech, but it is not recommended by Mary Crosnan in Improvisation in Action to actually go in with a script, because it's better to evaluate your audience's reactions and kind of use that as feedback in your mind and give them kind of information that they want to hear and that they're eager to listen to. Now that I've explained some uses for improv in everyday life, I'm going to explain how it can be used to help others. Now, just like drawing, painting, writing poetry, it can be used to help people cope with various problems that they have. In therapy, therapists normally advise or encourage couples or families to act as though they are the other person, to give other people different perspectives to certain problems and get to the root of that problem so they can be able to solve it. And according to Phil Jones in Drama as Therapy, Improvisation as Living, there's also programs that help elderly people to improve their quality of life because they're going through early stages of memory loss. So it's used to kind of give them hope and give them kind of a free, less stressed life because they're going through some stressful times and they're getting frustrated with not knowing as much as they do. In conclusion, improv is a very effective method for relieving stress, relieving stage fright, helping people, and helping yourselves in daily situations. Theater teachers swear by it because they've seen their students grow. I know as an improv student, I definitely grew. In beginning drama, I had the worst stage fright in the world. You could see myself shake on stage. But after I joined improv the following year, my inhibitions just melted away because when I'm on stage, I now know that I'm there to have fun and not to worry. And that is what improv helps teach us. So improv is an excellent way to just have a good laugh or express yourself freely, and it has many positive impacts on us as well.
Thank you. Good job.